Hello! Welcome back. If you've watched my single previous video in this vague series, if not, hello. This is really just a continuation of this sort of casual gameplay series I've started with my previous Sonic Mania video. And now that I'm in a more permanent setup, I've got a little sharp CRT, I've got my PS2 set back up, and as you can see, I've got Sonic Mega Collection Plus going. Sort of had a hankering to play something from this. Mostly because this game is super nostalgic to me. I can't remember which. I think it was this game, but it was either Sonic Advance 3 or Sonic Mega Collection Plus that were one of my first ever Sonic games, and I am a pretty big fan of Sonic. I don't remember if I mentioned in the last video, but I love Sonic games. I did an old Roblox review of some place back like years ago, like over a decade ago now. I've played most of the games, like I'd say maybe 80 or 90%. I'm a big fan, and it likely started with Sonic and Knuckles. I played as Knuckles, and I don't think I got very far because I just wasn't very good at games when I was a kid. There were like a select few games I put time into, but sadly Sonic 3 was not one of them. But it has since become probably my favorite Sonic game, as I also may have mentioned in my Mania episode of whatever I want to call this. I've got a new camera app that I'm using. I think it's called Open Camera, that has allowed me to adjust the shutter speed because I am recording this on my phone, and I kind of want to keep this a like relatively cozy like upload. Like, I don't want, aside from the fact that I don't have the tools to do so, but I don't really want to record this through like a capture card or have really sharp video through emulation, because I kind of like seeing videos like this that are a bit evocative of like older YouTube. And I didn't want this like completely scuffed looking, but I kind of wanted this to feel like you're chilling with me watching some good old Sonic gameplay on a CRT. Just relaxed sort of environment I want to cultivate here. But anyway, I'll stop babbling on about this sort of thing, and we'll get into the game we're playing today, which, if it isn't a surprise, is going to be Sonic 3. And this is not the GameCube version I wanted to say. I sadly don't have the game nor a GameCube to play it on, but this is the version I played as a kid, so... And I really haven't seen much gameplay of the Mega Collection Plus on YouTube at all, really, other than some like quick menu like exploration and stuff like that. I might like upload a video where I just sort of explore the extras of this and look through the manuals and stuff like that, but today I'm just going to be doing a all emeralds run through of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, very casual. Excuse me. Yeah, so let's just dig right in. I do remember a little bit of input delay in this version, which is fine, but that might mean I mess up a special stage or two, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, so let me just I think that's fine. Oops. Okay, X is not select. There we go. If there is a little bit of flicker, I apologize. It seems like there's a little bit of banding going up the screen, but might have to just deal with that. Today, let's just do Sonic and Tails. I pressed B again. Oh. I think I had this problem with Sonic Heroes too. For some reason as a kid, my brain just didn't wrap... I just couldn't wrap my little brain around circle being select. And I don't know why. Like, it's so dumb looking back on it, but I was so confused. I was like, why is X taking me back to the main menu? Gosh, I was a very smart kid. Okay. And this is a mono TV. So, sadly, you're only going to be hearing one, like every other ring pickup, since in these games, the ring pickup audio alternates channels through stereo output, and this is a mono TV, so this may be a little bit more scuffed than I would like, but I'm just gonna pretend that it's cozy. I mentioned earlier that I like uploads of like gameplay via CRT, or like long plays recorded on like VHS. There's a channel that I watch occasionally that's done a few VHS uploads through different like video output formats like S-video and composite and such. And I kind of like that. I mean, it's evocative of old YouTube, like I said, but I also... Oh man, I didn't want to mess up there. I also just kind of like playing on CRTs anyway. Like, I don't need... I'm lucky enough to have ways to play these games in super sharp, like, upscaled HD. Like, I'm lucky enough to have a Mega SG from Analog, and that would likely look a lot better in a recording like this, but I have a nice $10 TV I got from Goodwill, and I want to make good use of it. I also don't really want to... I specifically wanted to play the Mega Collection version. Come on, Tails. And I don't really have any way to play my PS2 on a modern display if I really wanted to do that. So, we're playing on a CRT today, which I hope you guys don't mind. I'll probably, if I play any other games, like if I decide to play another Genesis game, or something on modern consoles or something, I will likely, I'll likely use my HD TV. I do have one of those cheap, what is it, HD to AV, HDMI to AV, or whatever, like swap boxes that I likely got off like eBay or something. So if people are interested, I could play some old or some newer things on a CRT, which is endearing to me, but I don't imagine everyone would love that, so it's up to you guys, whoever's watching really, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this cozy and like not outright, where am I going? Not outright ASMR, like I may have mentioned in my first video, but like just something casual. Oopsie. I am lucky that I haven't messed up any of these special stages while talking, because there is a pinch of input delay. Nothing major, luckily, but enough that I have to watch myself when I'm going super fast in these special stages. I'm gonna try to get perfect, because I usually get all Rego emeralds before the end of Hydrosity, and all super emeralds before the end of what do you call it, Mushroom Hill. So I'm probably gonna go for all perfect, if I can. And it would probably be a bit entertaining if I messed up anyways, so I don't expect to mess up on too many. Come on. But there are plenty of perfect playthroughs online, and I'm not the perfect Sonic 3 player, so might as well give it a shot, and if I can do it, then hell yeah. Oh, but man, this is probably my favorite video game, I think. Like, that has changed a few times since I was a kid. Like, and there are still, like, quite a few contenders, in my opinion. Like, a few years ago, I first played through and beat Super Metroid, which I fucking loved. And Zero Mission as well. I really like Zero Mission. What else? Chrono Trigger's up there. I've still never beaten it. I mean, for some reason, I always stop around Zeal in Chrono Trigger, and I don't know why. I forget what people were saying about Wet Dry World and Super Mario 64, like the negative aura or whatever. And I don't really believe in that. I think that's just a pacing thing with the game. But whatever that is, I get it at Kingdom of Zeal, and I've probably stopped like 3 playthroughs there. And I don't know why. Like, it's super atmospheric and cool there, and I love the music there, and I love the music in the entire game. But I don't know. I've never completed a playthrough of Chrono Trigger. But I love Chrono Trigger. I may have mentioned Burnout 3. That game is absolutely stellar in my eyes. Just perfect arcade driving game. Burnout Paradise comes close because it kind of takes it in a different direction and gives you like an entire world map to play on. What else? Mario Galaxy's up there. In fact, I kind of wish I never transferred my Wii data from my old Wii to my Wii U, because I would love to play Mario Galaxy on a CRT like this. I might just pick up, if I can, I might just pick up an old Wii and do a playthrough. That would be a really nice... That would not be a single video playthrough like I'm doing now, but maybe in the sake of, or in the form of old YouTube content, I can do individual uploads. I'd probably be doing like hour-long parts though, just because that's kind of how I enjoy watching this content. Just kind of having this on in the background, really. I did not skip a... Wait. Oh, no. So I'll probably do... If I do a game like that, or any other game that's more long-form than, say, Sonic Mania or Sonic 3, I will probably upload them in, like, hour-long chunks. But I don't know yet. I would need a Wii for Galaxy specifically. I am tempted to do Pikmin, because that is a game series I've played through recently that I really enjoyed. I first played through Pikmin 3 and loved that game. I don't know if it's my favorite Pikmin anymore, but it's so cute and very pretty, especially in the Switch version. Runs well portably. All around great port. But that was my first Pikmin game. I can't believe I did that. Well, we're not getting the perfect on this one. Oh! Crud. Okay, so we're probably not gonna get all emeralds before Hydrosity ends, which is fine. But, what was I saying? Yeah, Pikmin. Pikmin 3 was my first game, and I think I own it on Wii U, but I first played through it on the deluxe version on Switch. Had a ton of fun with that. And then recently, Pikmin 4 came out, and, whoa, what is my X button was going weird there for a second. Anyway, played through Pikmin 4, and loved that game. They make some interesting changes to the formula. I can't really speak from memory about it right now, but like having like stuff that you typically start with as upgrades, I think that's interesting. Kind of modernifies, kind of updates the game to have like more engaging like side mechanics, and makes early game kind of more interesting for older players, not being able to... I think you start with like 20 max Pikmin in that game, and it's not long before you... Oh my. Oh! Okay, that was not intentional. I've never done that before. I've probably beaten this game like 20 times. I did not. I'm not trying to be cool here, like speedrun this or anything, but wow. Anyway, I loved Pikmin 4. Ochi is baby. I love the boy. I like the locations in Pikmin 4 a lot. So when... I don't remember if they announced it before Pikmin 4 came out. I think they did, but I just didn't play it before I played Pikmin 4. The ports of Pikmin 1 and 2, which are very good ports in their own right, too. Getting to my sort of ultimate point here, I think if I did play Pikmin for the channel, I would probably play Pikmin 2, because that game's super cozy, and I don't know. I think that's my favorite. Like, it's really close is the other thing, too. I like that Pikmin 3... Okay, let's do this correctly. Sometimes I miss this one. Oh, like that! Oh, but I forgot I had a bubble shield. Yeah, it's kind of tight. It's hard for me to say which Pikmin is my absolute favorite. It's either 2 or 4, I want to say. But that's not to say that I don't like Pikmin 1 or 3. It's just, if I had to choose one, it would be Pikmin... Likely Pikmin 2 or Pikmin 4. I really like mission mode in Pikmin 3. Like, my ex and I just loved grinding those. She grinded mission mode more than I did, and she got... I don't think I had the patience to get gold medals on the collect treasure missions or platinum medals on those, because those were fucking hard. Ugh. I did platinum the bosses and the kill enemies mission because those just generally feel easier to platinum than the treasure ones. But like the ice stage, the first ice stage where there's tons of like gold nugget piles, my pea brain just could not understand how to optimize that. And I don't really feel like looking up a video on how to do that because I think the fun of those is trying them over and over and seeing how well you can do. Now, with a bubble shield, I might be able to get the next special stage. Okay, never mind. Ugh. And I don't have a drop dash, I have to remember. I typically, when I do play Sonic 3... Oh, I hate when that happens. When I do play Sonic 3, I typically do so via Sonic 3 Air. Which is, if those watching are unfamiliar, is a fantastic... oh my gosh. A fantastic, I don't know if you'd call it a source port. Oh my goodness, I hate those piranhas. Basically yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get up there with a bubble shield. No! Oh, that gets me every time. Basically a community version of Sonic 3 with like widescreen and loads of options and stuff like that. I usually play that or Sonic Origins if I just feel like playing it on my Switch, which I am not a huge... Ooh, crap. I'm not a huge fan of Sonic 3 and Sonic Origins, chiefly for some nitpicky things. But I don't know. Oh no! What am I doing? Okay. Things like the speed cap being off, which like bungles certain sort of platforming, I don't know if you want to call them set pieces, but like things that do work in the original game do not work in Sonic Origins. Like one coming up in Marble Garden annoys me to no end. And it's so nitpicky. Like I like Origins is fine. I don't want to brag on Origins. I don't even really want to talk about Origins very much, other than it's nice that it's a modern bundle for people who have never played these games before, and it's funny I should say that playing Sonic Mega Collection, because these are emulated ROMs via the PS2, and I'm sure there are things that go wrong in this version that do not in the original games either, which, you know, is fine. But things like speed cap being off, a lot of options just not like, how do I say, like a lot of things that are locked in like the stage select menu that should not be. It's just it just feels like they didn't really spend much time playtesting it, or like really vetting it with people who know how these games work from top to bottom. Which is funny, I should say, as well, because obviously Sonic Team, at least the remaining people who made this game that are still on Sonic Team, I'm not aware of who that would be, but, you know, they made this game. But, like, there's so many things in Origins that just, I'm like, what? I just don't understand. Anyway, when I play this game, I usually play Air or Origins. And if I'm emulating, I typically play... Oh, this should be interesting. Actually, getting a perfect on this is fine. If I'm emulating, I typically play Sonic 3 Complete, which might still be my favorite way to play Sonic 3. No, because, like, Sonic 3 Air is so comprehensive, and mods let you do more things if you don't think that, you know, if you want original zone order, like if you want flying battery between Carnival Night and Ice Cap. There's just so much customizability, and like they're squashing bugs all the time. Like, I think the latest stable update was like last summer, I think, but the latest actual update was like, I want to say like a week ago from recording. Where am I going? And part of that update was that I made a mistake. That's fine. We're fine. We're good. Oh my god. So it's being updated, and there's loads of mod support. Things like adding extra save slots, new characters. It's just so good. And there being, like, an APK for mobile phones, like, actually getting the fabled Android port of Sonic 3 that was never to be, that's nice. I don't know if there's controller support via the Android version, but there might be. I haven't checked it myself. But, yeah, Sonic 3 Air is just kind of the way to go with this game. And if I don't have... What? Oh my god. I don't have the means or knowledge to hack my Switch, but, you can even get that shit running on Switch, which is really nice. But the frustrating bit, and I think you can get it working if you have any old ROM of Sonic 3, but they recommend you use the ROM that's included in the Steam version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles that was in the Genesis collection that is still on Steam, I'm pretty sure, but that the DLC for Sonic 3 and Knuckles is no longer there because they delisted it when Sonic Origins came out, which has me a bit salty. I'm lucky that I got it when I could, but yeah, like, there's just so many different things that just has me confused about Origins, like the pricing and like I don't need to talk about it. I'm playing the version that I like. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that we finally got a port of Sonic 3 outside the Steam. I don't remember when the Steam release came out. Oh, if I'm getting a perfect on this, I need to remember that there are some rings that you have to collect that are not from these big squares. There's like a section of rings that you need to sort of jump slightly out of the boundaries of the special stage for. It's nice that we finally got one. Like I said, I don't remember... Oh, God. I don't remember when the Steam release came out. If that was before or after 2011, but I do remember that... I don't want to pick that up. The DS collection, which a lot of people cited as the last time Sonic 3 was available to anyone, came out in 2011, which is crazy that it's been so long. Oh, no. I still have these. Perfect. Okay. Now I am done. Now this would usually be where I get all the emeralds, but sadly we messed up on number 4. I've only recently sort of mentally mapped Mushroom Hill Zone to get all the emeralds before that zone ends. And I think I looked up maps of Hydrocity and Angel Island because I wanted to be able to get the emeralds as soon as possible. But I've since found more in other stages. God, I just love the level design in this game. Like, I do think there is merit to both liking... let's see if I can do it again. No! I'm usually super! Okay, I'm fine with that. I think there's merit to both the, like... There we go. The sort of... like, more... like, there's still speedy portions of this game, but I think this game versus Sonic 2, this game feels more platforming focused without going full, like, Marble Zone. Whereas Sonic 2 has a lot more, like, fast-moving portions. Like, even the platforming bits of Sonic 2 feel a bit faster. But I don't know, like, I think on the whole, I just like this game more. I'm better at the special stages, I know that. I just cannot get my head around the special stages of Sonic 2. It's partially the memorization. I'm not gonna pretend like that's, like, the main, oh my gosh, the main issue, but, like, I don't know. Even with the updated version of Sonic 2, like, on mobile and with Origins and such, I think I just need to learn them. Like, the only reason I'm really able to get perfects on these while I'm talking is because I've done them so many times. So maybe I just need to nail down... I just need to sort of practice the special stages of Sonic 2. And, like, it's nice... Whoa, what am I doing? It's nice because I am of the growing opinion that I've heard several people have online recently that you don't really need the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2. Like, it's nice, and it's cool to be like, yeah, I can beat Sonic 2 and get all the emeralds, but, like, this is the first game where that really mattered. Like, there was, like, no point in Sonic 1. Like, you get, like, a slightly... Oops. You get a slightly different ending. What am I doing? Oh, God. Yeah, motion sickness alert. Look away. And in Sonic 2, like, you arguably get a less impactful ending. So, lucky for me, I kind of like not beating Sonic 2 with the emeralds, but I like beating Sonic 1 with the emeralds, and those are probably... I don't know if I like those special stages more. I probably talked about all this in my Mania video. But I like Sonic 3's special stages the most. Like, just on the whole, I think I just like this game more than Sonic 2. Like, there's still speedy set pieces without it being, like... I don't know, some people say, like, the DIMP Sonic Advance level design is kind of stupid, and, like... It's funny, because my opinion of the Sonic Advance games has changed pretty drastically over the years. Specifically with Sonic Advance 1 and 3. Oh my god. Why is this... I thought... Is this really supposed to still be shaking? Oh my, I was trying to do... Okay. Well, we're super now. Why is the screen still shaking? Video games. Anyway, my opinion of Sonic Advance 1 and 3 has, like, completely changed over the years. Like, is there a... Oh, there is a special stage up here. I needed that. I used to really not care for Sonic Advanced 1 and really enjoy Sonic Advance 3, partially because that was like my first handheld Sonic game, and I never owned Sonic Advance 1 or 2. Where am I going here? But since then, I have played through and beaten all 3 classic Sonic games. Oh man. And I think I appreciate that level design more. So going back to, oh goodness. Going back to Sonic Advance 3 has felt kind of weird. Like, there's some of the old Dimps traps that I just don't gel with like I used to. Maybe also because I haven't played Sonic Advance 3 in as recently. But after my, like, few playthroughs of the classic games for the first time, I played through Sonic Advance, and, like, I love the level design in that game now. It is probably the closest of the Sonic Advance games to classic level design, and I just love that game. Like, there's not as many, like, Dimps traps or, like, ridiculous, like, platforming expectations and crap like that, if people know what I'm talking about, in Sonic Advance 1 and as there are in 2 and 3. But yeah, now I just don't do Sonic Advance 3, and I love Advance 1. I hate collecting the emeralds in all of them. I know that. I have never done it, and I never plan to, if I'm being honest. That, like, I don't mind, oh gosh, the memorization of, say, the big rings in this game, because you only need to find one. You don't need to have, like, 50 rings for it, or, like, you know, there's no large-scale expectation for, being able to access the special stages, let alone them being difficult. Whereas in, like, Sonic Advance 2, you can only collect one per zone, and you need to know where... It's like 8? Or is it like 12? I can't remember. The special medals, or the SP medals. You need to know where, like, a ton of them are in every zone of the game, I think. And I just... It's not as bad in Sonic Advance 1, and Sonic Advance 3, at the very least, your progress is not lost upon beating the stage. What? Am I down in the... Where the hell am I? Okay, this is an interesting playthrough. It's tolerable in Advance 3, and I think if any of them, I'm going to do it in Advance 3. But good lord, not fun. But other than that, like, I love Sonic Advance. even Advance 3, like, it's not my favorite anymore, but I think the level, like, the zones in that game are really cool. I love, what is it? Is it Aquatic Base? I can hear the music in my head, but I can't remember. It's not Aquatic Mine, that's Advanced, or Adventure 2. I knew I was gonna do that. But I love, yeah, I love the zones in Sonic Advance 3. Route 99 is very nostalgic to me, just because it was the level I probably played the most. Oh my god. That game's Green Hill Zone is probably my favorite revisit of Green Hill Zone in any Sonic game. Maybe other than the modern version in Generations, but that's just kind of Green Hill Zone, but it's modern. Actually, I don't know. If we're just considering, like, if we're even considering, like, Angel Island and, like, Emerald Hill, I don't know if that's my favorite. It's one of my favorite tracks, because it's got, like, a really nice, like, minor key rendition of Green Hill Zone that doesn't sound, like, depressing sad, but, okay. I'm gonna get, like... Yeah, that's fine. I kind of do want to show off these bosses without just buzzing through them. Yeah, I love the zones in Sonic Advance 3. Aquatic Base or whatever it's called. Cybertrack. Chaos Angel. So my Cybertrack, Chaos Angel are probably my favorite, and I think it's Neo Green Hill Zone, which is confusing because I think Emerald Hill was originally called Neo Green Hill in development. It's got, I like its levels. I like them. Oh, I don't want to go all the way over here. I want to have rings just in case. See, I will say, which makes going back to even Sonic 3 Complete difficult, that I like the prototype themes for Carnival Night and even Launch Base more than I like the original ones. And, can I even get up there? No, I can't, whatever. Whoa! What is happening in this playthrough? I'm going to, once I'm, like, done recording and I'm uploading this video, I am going to look up what, like, specific differences there are between the original releases, or I guess not differences, but, like, what's the word? Emulation inaccuracies that there are in this version of Sonic 3, because there's some wacky things going on in this playthrough, I can tell you that. Gosh, my favorite Green Hill Zone, though, if we're considering, like, everything, I like Emerald Hill a lot. I like Angel Island. I'm not... I am... The thing is, I'm not tired of Green Hill Zone itself. I am tired of Sega revisiting Green Hill Zone, because when I'm playing Sonic 1, like, I love Green Hill Zone. It's iconic. It's cool. But, like... whoa, okay. Well, we're back here. I don't think I can even get up there. Yeah, I like Emerald Hill. I like Emerald Hill a lot. Like, I'm not even big nostalgic for Sonic 2, but Emerald Hill is nice. It's got good music. I like Emerald Hill's competition, or whatever they call it, Versus? Is it just Versus in Sonic 2? I like that version of the theme. Oh god, now I'm just thinking of music, because... And I was just talking about this in the comments of another YouTuber that had some uploaded playthroughs. I can't believe I did that. Of the classic Sonic games, and they asked, like... Oi! What? Oh, come on, I just want the rings. They asked what people's favorite tracks were from Sonic 2, and I love Mystic Cave. Mystic Cave is one of my favorite tracks in any Sonic game, really. It's so funky. There we go. Anyway, Green Hill zones. There's Neo Green Hill. I like, I forget what it's called. It might also be called Neo Green Hill. I'm going to die if I go there. Whatever it is in Sonic 2 on Game Gear, I think? I cannot quite recall. The metal one is what I'm talking about. That might be... No, maybe it's Sonic Chaos? I can't remember. Oh, man. Okay, I am gonna go super for this fight. Mostly because I typically find a way to glitch myself or get crushed in this fight. And in my opinion, it's not one of my favorite fights in this game. Come on. I had 21 lives, that's pretty good. I like that one. I think my favorite might be Emerald Hill? It's either Emerald Hill or Neo Green Hill Zone from Advance. Oh, nice. What other ones? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm kind of skipping some of the modern games because I don't really know if things like City Escape doesn't really count. Does, like, Emerald Coast count as, like, a Green Hill Zone? Because it's kind of just, it's got some of the checkered, like, soil, and it's got the, like, loop-de-loops and stuff, but, like, does that really count as a Green Hill Zone? I don't know. Come on. I want to get all those rings over here. I don't want to waste time. Ugh. There we go. Or like Apotos from Unleashed, which is sadly a Sonic game that I have not played through. I don't know where I would if I did. See, that might be a fun blind playthrough to do on the channel, because there's not many Sonic games that... Oh! Okay, forget it. There's not many Sonic games that I have not played yet. I guess if I want to say what games I've played through to completion... oh my, I do that all the time. Some of the more maligned entries, like, Sonic Labyrinth. I've come close to finishing Sonic Blast, which I think too many people shit on, but I've stood on enough soapboxes right now, I think. That's probably the hottest take I have about Sonic. Other than, like, I'm not entirely sold on Adventure 2. I think it's just because I don't gel with a lot of the gameplay in Adventure 2. I love the speed stages. Like, I dig that shit, but, like, I got so mad playing... It was, I don't remember the name of the stage, but it was Rouge's stage. The one where she's in the gun facility, and you've got, like, 8 minutes to find the emerald shards, I just... that drove me up the fucking wall. Like, and I didn't love the... Okay. The Knuckles stage where, you have to collect the keys in the Egypt-themed stage. Like, I don't know. Not a lot of that game sold me, but I will say, I think the true final... Oh god, before I sing the game's praises as it deserves, I fucking... I died so many times on last story. I think it was specifically... Okay, forget the bubble shield. I think it was specifically the Knuckles portion where, like, you have to, like, flip a switch and then return through the... Okay. The area that you went through. God, that drove me nuts. Like, last story, not my favorite. The Bio-Lizard boss, I think, was alright. I might drown. Okay. But, oh, the true final boss. Like, probably my favorite, probably my absolute favorite final boss in any Sonic game. Like, I like Doomsday Zone in this. It's cool. It stands out because it was the first game to do something like that. What other ones can I think of? Non-aggression in Advance is cool because the homies that love Sonic Battle, which is another game that I have not finished, get like cool battle nods to Emerald. I mean, more so than like the base game does. What else? Dark Gaia is cool. I've only ever seen gameplay of it, but I just love the, what is it? Endless Possibilities Orchestrated. That fight theme is so good. I think... Oh, crap. Well, let's go to the bonus stage. I think the Titan fights in what do you call it? In Frontiers are cool. I have still not finished the... What is it? Another story or another... Well, okay. Whatever the free DLC with all the... being able to play as, like, Amy and that. I have not finished that. Specifically because I have stopped on the, Titan Gauntlet that you have to do. And I won't say much more in case people don't want spoilers. But, oh my god. I am going to need to find Hermit Coco. And... Because I have not... In Sonic Frontiers, I've beaten the game, but I've not beaten... Like I said, I've not beaten the side story. And I never once upgraded my ring count. And I feel like I should for that. Because holy cow. And I need to get better at the parries. Ay. So I sadly haven't fought the, like, quote-unquote true-ass final boss. I have fought the end, which, I mean... I don't like it as a Sonic boss, but I like Ikaruga. And that fight reminds me of Ikaruga, so... I mean... I'll take it, but... Oh, come on. And, like, you know, it's climactic. I like the end's monologue. It's very, you know, impactful, I'll say. I am going to hit this. Do I want to do the fucking glitch with this boss? My problem is, I don't remember if... I don't remember... So the glitch I'm talking about is this boss drops a big, like, metal marble thing. And, well, crap. If you stand all the way to the left there, he will drop the marble down the shaft that you entered from. and it will take him an inordinate amount of time to get back, or bring it back up. See, but I don't remember how long it took. It takes, like, my brain is telling me it's something like 10 minutes, and I don't really want to do that. But, If there's anything else I can think of, I might show him off. What was I saying? I don't remember. I was talking about the end. Oh, no. I was going to say that basically every time I've changed to supersonic is because the jump button in Sonic 3 Air does not, what do you call it? Now, where is this? I think I messed it up. Yeah, that was probably it. The jump button in Sonic 3 Air does not activate Supersonic, so every time I've activated Supersonic so far, I wanted to do the Insta-Shield, and I just go Super, which I guess it could be worse, but I don't really want to go... I usually buzz through this game with Super every time anyway, so I don't really want to do that, especially as like a playthrough. Now I will... I did not know that this special stage ring was here until I watched... Jeffyard is the name of the channel, if I didn't mention it already. Small channel, only got a few uploads up, but really do like his commentary. I didn't know that special stage ring was there, and I've, like, watched a few, like, playthroughs of Sonic 3 where, like, the person playing through just knows exactly what they're doing and, like, finds, like, hits the, like, what is it? Razor and Neon, I think? Or Xenon? Every playthrough of Sonic 3 that they have, they, like, buzz through the game, and it's really impressive as someone who has played this game a lot, but is still not, like, amazing at it. But, like, there's still stuff like that that I have not seen, or... Because I don't really bother looking up the level maps for this game. I only did for Angel Island, Hydro City, and Mushroom Hill because I like beating this game with the emeralds, and it kind of stressed me out back when I didn't know where back when I didn't know where a lot of the special stage rings were. And I kind of was just like, okay, I want to be able to get them if I need them, but I don't want to, like, stress or, like, get yanked up to, oh no! Go down to the wire in, like, Lava Reef Zone and need, like, an emerald or two and not know where they are. But all the other levels, oh my god, I did it again. I must have looked up some, because, like, I like learning about them, but I have not done so to find special stage rings. In any other... Oh my god. In any other, zone than the 3 I mentioned. So, it's nice. I did it again. What is my deal? Oh, you know, it's probably because I usually go through this area with Supersonic. Oh my god. Just skip like a minute ahead. Oh god. Why am I having trouble with this? Okay, let me... Oh! I think it's because I'm getting deceived by how close I can stand for that spring. Yeah, just skip ahead like a minute and a half. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. God, that just wiped my train of thought. Right, looking up special stages and stuff. I did that recently for Sonic 2, but like I've never really felt. I mean, I used to feel pressed for being able to find checkpoints in Sonic 2, but like I don't usually have that problem anymore. It would be nice to have memorized the checkpoints in Sonic in Emerald Hill, I should say. Come on. Yeah. But I don't know. It's also not really my favorite game. Oh my god, please. There. Goodness. So yeah, this game surprises me. There are still secrets that I am not aware of by memory. Oh gosh, am I gonna do this boss with no super? Yeah, why not? I usually beat this game with super anyway. Okay, no thingy for me. And no rings for me either. I don't know. That's also kind of why I like this game more. The expansive level design, like... Oh god, Tails, don't do this to me, bro. The expansive level design... Can I really not get up here with Tails? There we go. Oh my god. The expansive level design, all the secrets, like, they kind of do that in Sonic 2, but since the levels are much more linear in that game, it's... doesn't feel quite as rewarding. I think that game is just get good at going fast. Crap. Double crap. Which is fine. Like, these ramps tick me off. Which is fine. It's just not really my cup of tea, I don't think. Where's the super ring? Oh my god. Is it down here? No. It's somewhere underground, I just don't remember where. Yeah, just exploring in this game just feels a lot more fun to me, I think. It is fun to explore in Sonic 2, I will say. It just doesn't hold me for as long. Oh, that was probably the place that the... I seriously did not pick up a... Okay. Alright. Take two. Guess I can get my thingamajig back. Although I will say... Oh my god, I almost did the exact same thing. I will say... Triple Trouble 16-bit might be my favorite 2D Sonic game. No, because I like Mania. Oh, Tails! For crying out loud. I do like Mania. Mania is probably my second favorite. But my third favorite is almost certainly Triple Trouble 16-bit. That game is better than it has any right to be. I just love that game, and there's tons of content like Sonic 3. The level design, I think, is really good. The physics, to me, like, I've heard some people say that the physics are not quite right in, Triple Trouble 16-bit, which is probably the case, but it is damn close. Come on, Tails. It is damn close to Sonic 3. It's close enough to my eye that I really could not tell the difference. The level design's great, the set pieces are cute. Just overall, really good. Like, for example, like, I played a little bit of Sonic and the Fallen Star, which is a great fan game, in my opinion, but, like, the physics aren't quite right, and the level design feels a bit too spread out to me. Oh, crap, I knew I was gonna do that. Don't die! Okay. And the physics don't quite feel the same. Like, I don't know. Crap! Okay, let's... Tails! Tails! Like, it's well made, and it's very pretty, and a lot of other people like it, so... I want to say objectively it's a good game, but... it just doesn't... I don't know, I'm a bit too much of a purist, I think. Like, I don't necessarily want every 2D Sonic fan game to feel exactly like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think that'd be pretty boring, full honesty, but... I don't know, it just didn't really click with me. What other Sonic fan games? I still need to play more of Sonic Time Twisted, which feels pretty good. I've only played like a couple of the oh my god, a couple of the zones in Time Twisted, and I haven't really like gone out of my way. I didn't like the special stages in Time Twisted. I did like the special stages in Triple Trouble 16-bit. Those were fun. Ironically, I think I like the special stages of Sonic and the Fallen Star more than any of them. Like, Triple Trouble 16 bits are fine, but Fallen Star was different. Fallen Star was different, and it just feels good to play those. Oh, nice. What other fan games have I played? What's the one... Like, one of the first fan games I got running, and I want to try it soon. It's like... I think it's like Sonic Time Attacked, I think? Like... Oh, okay. Like, cited as one of the very first... Sonic fan games, I believe. I want to play that. I know Time Twister, what am I saying? I know Fallen Star is getting a sequel, which is hype as hell. Other Sonic fan games have I played? Oh crap. See, I'm gonna make that mistake in Act 2, which is when I don't really like activating Super until the very end. Because I like saving Super for Big Arms. But I don't think I'm going to be... Am I going the right... Oh, I just went super... Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go Super for Big Arms. I typically do, and I've mastered keeping enough rings before Big Arms to have a substantial amount of Super for the 3 fights at the end, but I don't really think I need to this time. Oh, I always get crushed there. Thank God I was going Super. I always get crushed there, like 4 out of 5 times. God. Big Arms is a cute fight too. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna fight Big Arms, am I? Because I am playing combo, and this is the OG. Darn. If you're not familiar with the differences between, what do you call it? Like, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles separately, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles together, or like differences between releases, highly recommend you look that shit up, because there's so many different things that they changed between the release of Sonic 3 and I guess the combined release of Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, there's level design differences that having the double combo retroactively changes in Sonic 3. The mini-boss theme is different in the first half of the game. There's tons. Yeah, this boss is boring. I'll get some rings. Unless, of course, I get Eggman, as I typically do. I think of the bosses in this game, some of the mid-bosses are just kind of boring, if I really wanted to be harsh. Like, I'm not a fan... Like, this one's... I think they're more interesting in Knuckles' playthrough, I will say. Like, because they're, all bosses are all bosses are slightly different in, Knuckles' playthrough, to be made to be more difficult, which I think is cool. Especially for people back in the day who had already beaten Sonic 3 and wanted a fresh take or wanted to see what some of the blocked off paths led to. I don't remember how long between Sonic 1 and 3 there was. I mean, what am I saying? The amount of time between the release of Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles was... Because... Oh man, if I loved Sonic, I would have chewed through this... Tails! I would have chewed through this like no one's business back in the day. I was sadly not born before this game came out, or any of the Sonic games, or the classic Sonic games came out. Actually, I am gonna do this. Oh, I thought I was gonna get Eggman. See, knock on wood, I have not gotten Eggman recently at all. And I just know that's going to change right now. But, I don't have great luck with this bonus stage, which is why I typically avoid it. I'm sort of going back to the, what Sonic games I haven't played. I surprisingly have not played through, what do you call it? I've surprisingly not played any of Sonic Unleashed. Like, none of it. Yeah, that's enough. I've played a few of the first stages of Colors, and I think maybe the first zone of Colors? I don't like how Colors divides its, acts. It just seems kind of weird. Like, I know why they're designed that way, but, like, I just don't... Some of them just feel way too short, and there's too many of them, like... Oh my god, okay. Well, that's actually gonna be a problem. Oh no, I'll just hit a, what do you call it? Checkpoint, next chance I get. Yeah, I've only played a little of Colors, not played much of Black Knight, not touched, 06 in the slightest. Games like Sonic Labyrinth, I said. What else? I have beaten Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I actually like Sonic Adventure more than I like Sonic Adventure 2. I think it's just because I don't gel with the Emerald stages in that game. I think they're more ambitious and are likely just overall better in that game. But, I don't know. I don't like them. And a lot of the character stages, like Amy and Tails, just sort of feel like more Sonic's, like, variations on Sonic. What is happening, bro? just feel like variations on the speed stages, which I think from a gameplay, like an objective standpoint, is not a good thing, because you would want more variation, but if it's variation on gameplay that I like, then I don't really mind. I don't know. That game's a bit more nostalgic to me too, because while I did play a little bit of Adventure 2 Battle at my friend Alex's house back when I was a kid, I just don't have much nostalgia for Adventure 2. I think I played a little bit of DX. I don't remember where I played DX, though, is the thing. Maybe it was through, like, the Steam version or something. Oi, 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 there we go. Yeah, I can't really quite place it. It's probably a lot of small things. I'm a huge, like, I love the, re-renditions of 3D Blast tracks in Adventure. Like, the one in Windy Valley, I think it's called. I think it's when you're out of the tornado, the phenomenon, not like the weather phenomenon, not the airplane. And you're in the sky. I think the track that plays there is a 3D Blast remix. Also, just kind of like a lot of 3D Blast soundtrack, both the Saturn and the Genesis version, really. Okay, get out of there! Okay, we're not going super even if we wanted to. I don't know. Like, I have a big fondness for the speed stages of Adventure 2. If that was like the whole game, I would love that. But they were going for big variety back then. I think part of it is them not dividing the characters, each character's stages into their own run, which is probably better from like a plot cohesion standpoint, because there's obviously like slight differences between, like, let's say Tails' playthrough versus Sonic's playthrough, which I kind of like, but like it doesn't make much sense. But because I'm not a big fan of the Emerald stages, especially in 2, I just groan whenever I have to play them in Hero Story or Dark Story. I actually do like the mech stages. It's just, I want to run fast. I want to go fast. And even in the other character stages in Adventure, it still kind of feels like I can do that. But I've beaten those 2 games. I've not gotten all medals in those games. And I don't know if I ever will. I might for Sonic Adventure 2. Because I want to play the unlockable Green Hill Zone without just like downloading a save file, you know? But I don't know. I just don't. The Chow Garden's nice. I mean, I like the Chow Garden in 2 a lot more than 1. I think that's a cold-ass take, but I don't know. It's not really my thing. See, the question that really stumps me is, do I like Adventures or Adventure 2's soundtrack more? See, I like a lot of Adventure 1's, and a lot of it is very atmospheric. Like, the Mystic Ruins theme, like I mentioned, the 3D Blast re-renditions. Like, those are all good, but, like, there's so many bangers in Adventure 2. Like, I love all of Rouge's music. I love all of Knuckles' music. They're corny, but I just can't get enough. Like, I don't know. I think of the two soundtracks, I like Adventure 2's more. I will just casually put that stuff on driving. Like, what is it, Mad Space? Is that Knuckles's? I can't remember. Meteor Herd. That's what it was. I think Mad Space might be Rouge's stage, but Meteor Herd is one of my favorite tracks in that game. The Biolizard, the Shadow Biolizard boss fight theme. City Escape, of course. Metal Harbor is really nostalgic for me, and I will tell you why. Back when I was like watching like Happy Tree Friends and Family Guy on my iPod Touch, like one of the straight white boyisms I look back on and smile about. Back in those days, I think it was like Sonic Central or something. It was just kind of like a general like Sonic fan community, not like a podcast. Maybe it was, but like they showcased like fan stuff and like projects. And back then, one of the things that they showed was this fan movie. I really hope I didn't mention this in the Mania one. Is this where I jump down? I don't think it is. Sorry, I'm like mentally mapping where I'm going here. I think I'm going the right way. Actually, is this the one? Yes, it is. See, this big ring always stumps me. I always miss it or I pass it. Anyway, one of the fan works that they showed off. Oh no, I'm not gonna perfect this one. Crud. I'll at least try to get a continue out of it. Was a movie, a fan movie called Return to Little Planet. And it's so corny. Like, it's very clearly filmed in this guy's neighborhood, and like, I think he lived in like, I don't know for sure, but he lives in like, or used to live, I guess, I don't know if he still does, in like rural Boston or something. And like, you can tell he's filming in like his neighborhood and like the nearby like downtown area. Like, oh god. But it's so corny, and like, I just love it so much. And in the montage where like Sonic is running around like downtown Boston, they play the Metal Harbor theme, and I think that was before I really got into like the modern, or the then modern Sonic games, because the only one I really played was Sonic Heroes, and oh boy, I can get to that. But like, I associate, whenever I hear Metal Harbor, I always think of Return to Little Planet. I recently watched that with a friend of mine, and I just, in terms of like corniness, it holds up. And I just love that. I love that movie so much. Everyone's playing like live action versions of like Shadow and Amy and Sonic and Tails and like, ugh. Oh wait. Let's at least get perfects on all of these except that one. I will get perfects on that one special stage here. Y'all know the fucking one I'm talking about. The one where you're like following the edges and you just sort of keep turning right. It's funny because I used to suck at these special stages. Like, I didn't know you can encircle. Oh, no! Whoa! Okay, well. I used to suck at these special stages. Used to. I'm good at them now, I promise. I used to suck at the special stages, but Oh god, that means I'm gonna have to find 4 in the next one. I'm not as up on where they are. I know where 3 of them are, because I typically get 4 here. But, I think I know where 1 is. Because I know... Oh, jeez. Okay, let me focus on perfecting this before I'm, like, mental mapping Act 2. But yeah, that movie is so nostalgic to me. I think it's still on Vimeo. I will post a link to it. That'll be my assigned reading of this video, like I made that one guy, like I put that one guy's video. Oh geez, I fucking forgot to do the edge ones. Whatever, I'll run back around. Is it over here? Yes, it is. Another song. I forget the band, and I don't quite remember the name even. Where am I going? I think it's called, the song is called Sleeping In. They used that song when, like, in the beginning when Sonic is, like, with Sally, like, meditating. And, like, oh, that's a whole nother thing, because that was, like, the very first time I actually, like, felt ASMR. And that was before I knew what ASMR was. Like, seeing Sally, like, hearing Sally talk in that scene and, like, help guide Sonic while he's meditating. Something about that, just, like I got, like, the scalp tingles. And it's so, like, it's so weird talking about that. That was even before I knew what ASMR was. Like, I was just kind of like, wow, I like this. But yeah, Sleeping In, I love that song now. I recently refound it because I was just like, reminds me, what was that one song from Return to Little Planet? I think he's still on YouTube too. The only name that's coming to mind is Rich Alvarez, and that's not the guy I'm talking about, because that is Stupid Mario Brothers, which is another thing I watched back then. That's kind of the same genre. How do I want to say? Of the same, like, style, I guess. It's just like live action dudes being video game characters in their neighborhoods for videos. Like, I don't know. That kind of thing just tickles me. But yeah, I'll put a link to if I can find it. I hope it's still on Vimeo. It should be. It should be, because I watched, like, within the last year, I watched this with my friend. God. Very, very nostalgic. Back when I was listening to, like, Weird Al and, like, Disturbed on my iPod Touch, and, like, oh my god, or not my iPod Touch, my iPod Shuffle, the old stick of gum thingamajig. Okay, let's see if I can find... Is it? Oh! Oh, it might be up there. Wait, it might be up here. Oh dear, I don't remember. Okay, wait. Let me think for a second. I think I might have passed the first one I hit. Yeah, because I think this one here is... Yeah, this is darn it. This is usually the second one I get in this stage. Okay. We're gonna do a bit of exploration, because I do still want to get all the emeralds. Oh god, okay. If I fuck this one up, I'm not trying to get it perfect again. I don't remember if they give you a gotcha at the end of this one. I don't think they do, but I'll be ready for it if they do. Oh, no, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna give up getting all the special stages in Mushroom Hill. You're gonna have to trust me that I can do that. What other stuff? I was watching like Happy Tree Friends and like episodes of fucking Family Guy. What else? What were other things I watched? Oh, it's right there. It's right there in my brain. I don't know, maybe I am just thinking of the Sonic Central podcast or whatever. Fuck it, I'm gonna try again. I know where there are a few in a flying battery. Where the fuck? Okay. I might need to focus while I do this one, actually. Oh crap! I think I might have just screwed myself. Okay, wait a minute. I have to think. Crap! Crap! Oh no, I know what to do. That isn't what to do. I was just gonna follow the... Damn it. I was just gonna turn on the bumper and, like, follow the line of bumpers. Wow, jeez. How many do I even have, then? 3? Whatever. I know where enough are. I know where 3 are in Flying Battery Act 2? I think? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, get him, Tails! Yeah, Tails! Hell yeah. I wonder if it's, like, actually possible to get that before he, Oh, no! There we go. Probably isn't. Actually, I don't know. Can you get 7 hits on this boss before it starts doing the run? Or maybe it works like, maybe it works like Marble Garden Zone's boss, where you can hit the boss more than 8 times while he's destroying the ground, but you can't kill him unless your final hit is while you're flying with Tails. A disturbed Weird Owl. Oh my god. I wish I could remember more. I was like, oh god, that was back when I was like 12 or something. Oh, dang it. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, you see a lot of people's opinions of Sonic on... I think we're seeing a lot more younger opinions of Sonic and, like, classic Sonic on YouTube these days. But growing up, I've seen a lot of opinions of people who were born, like, before Sonic 1 came out and, like, owned a Genesis and everything. And, like, it's really nice hearing opinions of people who grew up with this stuff, but I kind of find it fascinating to hear people's opinions whose first Sonic games, not just because that's how I grew up with it, but I like hearing people's opinions who are like, yeah, my first Sonic game was like, oh god, someone surprised me recently. Like, I don't know, like my first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes, or like, my first Sonic game was like Colors, or like Colors on DS, or like even people whose like first Sonic games were like the classic collection I mentioned on DS earlier. Like, I don't know. It's interesting seeing newer or younger opinions of the classic Sonic games. No, this isn't where I want to go. Actually, wait, no, I do. What? I do want to go this way. No. Like, it's nice to get, like, fresher takes. People who didn't really grow up. And, like, people who have, like, great fondness for these, like, the newer Sonic games. Like, there was one guy, oh god, I wish I could remember the channel name, who just, like, it was a long video, I think, about Sonic Unleashed's, wait, no. Sonic Unleashed's, soundtrack. And, like, the guy was like, yeah, Sonic Unleashed is probably my favorite Sonic game and my favorite video game. And I'm like, that's great. Like, it's so nice to see people give these weird Sonic games the time of day. Wait, am I pushing this from the wrong side? Yeah. Because, like, I will sing the praises of the weirdness of the Sonic... Okay, hang on. Do I go for a perfect? Yes, I have to. I must. I only messed up the perfect on that one because the route I usually take just doesn't really... Oh! I knew I'd do it! Oh, God. Okay, wait. No, I'm not boned yet. I'm not boned. I refuse. I refuse to give up. What I'm gonna do is that... Oh, I'm so... Did I actually do it? Wait. Oh, I screwed myself again, didn't I? How am I gonna do this? Yes! Wait, that's what I wanted! Oh. Okay. See, at least we'll still get Doomsday if I don't get... I'll get all the emeralds. Come on. I will get a perfect on that. I do have another shot at it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for a different emerald this time. No. I've gotta do it. Okay. This time I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm being too goofy silly. Ha. I love how I did it again! I love how I was talking this up, like, oh, I used to be bad at this, but no, I'm not. Like, oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh my god, no! Okay, there's like one in... Oh god, I still need 4 emeralds. I might actually be screwing myself here. Okay. I'm gonna do a different emerald next time. I promise. Fudge! I'm bungling it in front of all my online friends. All 3 people that are gonna watch this. Oh, and I can't even cheese this boss. Dang it. Oh well. Like, this boss is cute. I think it's unique, and it's a fun, like... It's like, oh... Because there is a... Oh, crap. There is a stage... Like, I think Knuckles' Act 2 Carnival Night just doesn't have a boss. And I don't really know why they did that. But, so it's kind of funny just being like... I wish this, like... Because people almost certainly fought this boss, before they fought the Act 2 of Carnival Night. Knuckles' Act 2 of Carnival Night. Like, almost certainly. I kind of wish, like, the real capsule fight was before... Oh, jeez, I always do that. Was before that fight, so it could have been more of a surprise. Jeez, what was I even talking about? God, my memory is so shot these days. Oh god, there's your drinking game. YouTuber hums along with song. There's like a few of those. I want to make like a YouTuber like a Let's Play drinking game. Like I want one of the rules is almost certainly take a drink if they like hum or sing along with the with the music. I don't know if this one really counts because I don't know how many people really did this while they were playing. This was more like an AVGN like review trope, but like people saying like, were they on drugs when they made this? Like, what drugs were they smoking when they made this game? Oh wait, I think this is the path. I wanna make a YouTuber drinking game. I was flipping spin dashing, bro. Whatever. Oh god, wait, am I gonna miss the special stage? I don't know if I am. Because now now I really gotta think. I know there's one that I don't usually miss in Sandopolis. I can probably find another in Sandopolis. Oh my. I think I did miss the one. The one I'm thinking of is the one that's hidden in the wall, like, to the left when you're moving up in, like, this area. I don't think I missed it. I think I'm close to it. Yeah, no, I don't think I missed it. But it is easy to, I know that. Like, right here. I really just did that! Oh my... Wait, no. Oh, it's doable. It is doable. Okay. Yes! Alright. Okay. No talking. I'm gonna perfect this emerald. It's a bad idea. It is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I'm sweaty mode now. Okay. I almost actually did the same thing I did last time. Huh. And you don't want to take too much time on this one either. Because the faster you're going, the less fun it is to do this right. Oh god, the speed's gonna change. Wait, okay. I'm just gonna wait for the... yeah. Because having the speed change while you're jumping is not fun. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no! Do I have enough special stages? I know there's like 2, 3... There's like 3 in Lava Reef. Yeah, there's like 3 in Lava Reef. Oh my god! I'm not gonna John. I'm not gonna make excuses. I wanna be like, oh, the input delay, but there's not much input delay. Fuck. Oh well. Guess I just gotta do this boss normal. Yeah, this... see, like... This feels like a mid-boss. I just don't... It's nice that it's, like, different, and this isn't the final stage boss. But yeesh. Like, I have nothing to say. I like the re-rendition they did for Mania. It's a little bit annoying, but it's at least not just spin dashing right and left. Yeah, there's kind of like nothing to say about that boss. I wonder what my favorite boss in this game is. Big Arms is alright. It's interesting. If I remember correctly, it can damage Supersonic, but I don't know if that's a difference between the games or if I'm just misremembering. I like the final boss a lot. I think it's fun, and it's a challenging gauntlet. Okay, let's get some hits in here, Tails. Okay, that was 4. Oh. There we go. Okay, wait. Can I do the thing? I want to get the visual glitch. Ah, no, wait. No. Oh, I saw it a little bit at the end there. It's if Eggman has not left the screen long enough after you press the capsule, his explosions will be numbers because it's changing the sprite. It's changing the sprite sheet to be the results sheet rather than the one that uses his boss sprites. Okay, wait, let me think, because I want to get at least 2 here. I want to get at least 2. But I just can't remember... There's a bunch in the beginning of this stage is the other thing. Like, I think it's up, like, above? Or there's one right here. Okay. Okay, gamer mode. If I don't get it this time, there are 4 confirmed emeralds I can get. I know where they are. I'm gonna try for the perfect. Oh, okay. Alright. Not done yet. I think I actually missed the perfect last time. I'll have to rewatch that. Oh, okay. 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 I am going to John and say the input delay messes with me. I don't think this game has that bad input delay. It's the other thing. Or at least through Mega Collection is what I'm saying. I don't know. I got it. That's all that matters. Oh. And then I can do that one. And then... that one's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm like mentally like, can I still get these perfects without screwing myself here? I do have one more chance to fuck up. Via via succeeding that emerald. Oh crap! There are other, whoa, other big rings here. I know there's one that's, like, explicitly for Knuckles at, like, the end of the stage, because it's, like, way high up at the end. Like, you can get a glimpse of it, I think. I don't know if it's just in the widescreen, crap. I don't know if it's just in the widescreen hack, or, come on. Or you can get a glimpse of it in 4x3. But there's one, like, right at the end of Act 1 that you can only get to with Knuckles. Can't make that. Okay, good to know. No, don't crush me! But I have not really looked up where they are in Act 1. Or Act 2, really. I only know the one at the end of Act 2. Oh, come on. Oh! Yeah, we'll do the repelling thing. Oh, I think my least favorite boss in... Can I get that? Yes, I can. My least favorite boss in this game... Oh, see, I don't know. Because, like, I'm not a huge fan of Sandopolis Act 1s. It's just... I usually play it the same way every time, and it's just stand at the... It's just stand at the end and hit him once he's at the edge. I guess that one's the most boring. Like, I dislike Act 1 of whatchamacallit. Don't you dare. Whoa. Where the hell am I supposed to go from here? Oh. I disliked Act 1 of Ice Caps, but that's just because I'm bad at it. Like, that doesn't really say much to the quality of the boss. I still don't think it's one of the better, but I dislike it more just because I'm bad at it. Whereas this one, it's just fucking boring. Oh man. Oh. Whoa, careful. My favorite one, though. I really don't know. They're like, I'm not a big fan of the bosses in this game. I think that is like the weakest point to this game's detriment. Like, they're okay. I mean, they're serviceable and they're fun to speed through, but like, it's nothing. It's not intense or anything. And like, what's frustrating is Sonic Team's solution to that is making bosses with forced downtime, which I fucking hate. Like, the bosses in Sonic 4 Episode 1 look infuriating to me purely because you can like the swinging ball boss in not Green Hill Zone, like, it's you can hit the boss again. There is no reason why you can't damage it other than they want the boss fight to go on longer. And like, yeah, that's a solution to the bosses being too easy, but one, it just makes no sense in game. Like, why can't I hit it again? But it's also just kind of, to me, it's just kind of a cheap way to extend the boss fight. Like, in terms of like classic gameplay, this is 3D gameplay, admittedly, but in terms of classic gameplay, I really like what Nintendo did with Odyssey's bosses, for example, because there is like a like a normal way to beat those bosses, and then there are ways to skip phases or beat the bosses really fast that are clearly intended by the developers. So you can have the fun that you do in Sonic 3 bosses where you just buzz through them, or you can play the boss normally and it doesn't feel like a cheap fight. Like, you still have to beat the boss. Or you don't have to. The intended way to beat the boss, I'll say, is not just like wait for them to have iframes and then you can hurt them. It's like, okay, you've got the normal way, which is engaging and fun, and you've got the speed way, which is so cool. Like, I love the boss fights in that game. That's a game I need to replay. I'll put that... I'll make a list. I'll make a list of games, like longer games, than just like single, like hour... Oh, crap. Okay. Than like hour-long, 2-hour-long playthroughs like Mania and, and this game. And maybe, you know what, maybe I'll sprinkle in like Sonic 2 and Sonic 1 and stuff. Because I was debating just starting with Sonic 1, but I like this game more. Maybe it would have been smarter to do Sonic 1 and 2 first, as like, to dangle the carrot of Sonic 3. Because now, once I finish this and upload this, I don't know if I'll have a huge motivation to do Sonic 2 and 1. I like those games, though. And I wouldn't mind if I bungled the... rings on those. No! This one... Scorpion, I swear! Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I don't get all the rings on those games, so those can just be very casual playthroughs. But yeah, like, Odyssey, I don't know if I'll do 100% if I do Odyssey. I will do 100% for Galaxy if I do Galaxy, because I love doing that. And fuck it, maybe I'll even do Luigi. I'm probably biting off more than I can chew, but it's a game I enjoy, and it wouldn't feel like a chore returning to. Which is kind of also why, like, the unspoken reason why I don't want to put too much effort into these, because, like, I don't know. Part of why I'm doing these is for me to, like, long story short, and having the barrier for entry to uploading vids be set up your phone on tripod and record your dumbass little sharp CRT is, like, good for me. Like, it means I will upload. And, like, as I get better at this and get used to it, I likely will, you know, like, get a better camera, or get a microphone, or maybe even do face cam, or, like, whatever. But for now, like, I don't know, it's just nice being able to upload without much fuss. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out, because I don't want to miss this special stage. It's not here, but it's coming, oh my lord, it's coming up. Oops. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hit that again, just in case. It's funny because I don't want to just be like a contrarian about it, but a lot of the stages that people don't like in this game, I kind of like. Not just this game, any classic Sonic, really. Like, I don't mind Hilltop. I honestly like Labyrinth. I like this stage a lot. I don't feel like it overstays its welcome, mostly because I know where I'm going. And I sort of postulated this watching Jeffyard play Sonic 3, but I'm wondering if the people who really don't like this stage are the people who played this stage as a kid. Because, oh god, if I played this as a kid, I probably would hate this stage too. I don't know if I'm just projecting, thinking that, but like, going at this stage as an adult, like, I like the atmosphere. Like, the semi-realistic backgrounds and foregrounds are cool, and I don't know, I don't feel like it overstays its welcome. The ghosts are a bit frightening, but like, where am I going here? Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. I don't feel like the level overstays its... Wait a minute. Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay. No! Oh no! I missed it. Okay, well... Unless I can remember... Crap. Unless I can remember another special stage in Lava Reef. I think I can only remember 3. Okay. I might... Oh my god, I really did that. I might not go for perfects then, I don't know. We'll still see Doomsday. So it's not like it's the... I was about to say, it's not like it's the end of the world, but Doomsday is what we want here. Oh, can I remember another one? No, because, like, there's... No. I think I can. I think I remember another one. And there's, like, a secret path I want to try in Act 2. I like Oil Ocean in Sonic 2. I think a lot of people dislike that stage, and I like it. I mean, it's not the best, but I actually like it more than I like Hilltop, because I like Hilltop, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I don't know. I think I just have more patience for this kind of a thing. Like, I don't want to act like, oh, they're people shit on them too much, because, like, people do have, like, valid gripes. Yee. Like, but I don't know. Like, I like Labyrinth. I like these kind of weird stages. Yeah, I like Marble. I couldn't remember. I was like, there's another one that people just don't like. And it's Marble. Mostly because Green Hill just spoils us. Like, and that's fine. I might die. Oh, God! Okay, that's fine. I think it's because Green Hill is so good. Like, you can't start with, oh crap, Green Hill, and then, oh wait, did I mess up? Oh no. Hang on. I might, ooh, uh-oh. I need to think. Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Yeah, I can get a perfect on this one. This one's fine. Some of these big ones, I just end up getting lost. Like, there's some of these big special stages, I mean. Like, the quote-unquote first special stage of Sonic and Knuckles, I, like, always get lost. I used to get lost on the 7th stage. Oh, Lord. I used to get lost on the 7th special stage of, Sonic 3. I don't know. Some of them, the layouts just never click. Like, I always have trouble finding the last... Like, there's 2 sets of 4... There's 2 sets of 4, balls in, that wasn't it? At the end of, oh, I see. There's 2 sets of 4 blue spheres that are in the 7th special stage, and I'll always get the first one, and then I'll have like some trouble finding the next one. Actually, I think the thing was over there. Oh god. Am I just going in circles? Come on, I know you're somewhere. Oh no! Oh my god. I really, okay. I really don't want to screw this up. I said this was easy, damn it. Oh geez, I'm going fast. Nope, it's not on this line. Am I going the fastest I go? Oh, thank God. Okay, there's 1 in Act 2. I just need to hit 2 here, I think. Right? How many do I have? Fuck. I think I'm at 5. I think I'm at 5. So I only need 2. Oh, fuck. Yeah, because I ended Mushroom Hill with 3. I fucked them all up in that, and then I got 4. Oh boy. Is it here? Wait. Is there one there? I don't think so. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did Tails just hit? See, there's one up here. And, oh... Can you do the Tails thing? No, you can't. I don't have a second PS2 controller. Oh no. I swore there was another one, like, really close by to that one. Well, I can't go back now. Okay, let me see. Oh, piss. Okay. Darn it, I think I missed one. Did I really? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no. That's okay. I'll be fine. Okay, I promise. Actually, let me look down here. Ooh. Crap. See, I don't usually take this route. There's a life? Where am I? Oh my, okay. Something new every day. Is there one like here? I swore there was one like around here. No. Please. Yes! Okay. Oh no. Wait, did I? Oh no, I did. Okay. I do have 2 more. I think this is the one that I have trouble with. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for a perfect. If I don't get this, it's probably game. I'm good at these, I promise. I know the trick to this one too, so I'm not gonna get bungled by it. God, if I could see myself now as a kid. And then jump here. And then get all the Rangus. Oh god. And then jump here. Yeah! Okay, and then what's the last one? Yes, the last one should be okay. My god. I'm really showing that I've beaten this game like dozens of times. And you just want hypersonic. I wanna be hypersonic. I'll see if I can, because I suck at the Act 1 boss of Doomsday, or not Doomsday, what am I saying, Death Egg. Wait a minute. Wait, why am I back here? What? Wait. Is that really a back shortcut? Oh, wait, yeah, that's the one I missed. That's the one I thought I was doing. What? I didn't know that was a back shortcut. Well, something to remember, I guess. Huh. I didn't do anything weird, I don't think. Actually, I want to get the life up there this time. What the hell, man? That's like the longest back shortcut in the game, too. Because that took me pretty far back. Can I jump through this? No, I can't. But yeah, wow. Huh. Interesting. Oh my. Yeah, I think I would have been boned. Because I don't quite remember where more than one special stage is. Wait, is there one over here? No. I don't quite remember where there's more than one special stage in Act 2. Is there one here? I don't think so. Is there one to the right? I don't know. Come on. Running out of things to talk about. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking, because I remember I attempted streaming a while back under a different username and like on Twitch, but the first game I streamed was Mega Man X, which, now that I'm thinking about it, also one of my favorite games. And I was worried I wouldn't have much to talk about or be able to keep up just keep saying things. And I did really well. I feel like I was like casual, had a lot of just things to talk about without just like rambling on and being boring or being a bit fragmented in my thought process as I have been in this video. And I was having a good time. I was playing Mega Man X well. Like, you know, one or two people stopped in and left, you know, because I don't have a following on Twitch at all. And then, like, oh god, I'm on like the last run up to Sigma's stage. And I think the person, I don't remember if I just thought to check or like the person, one of the people hanging out just decided to mention, but they were like, we don't hear you. And I checked my audio, and I didn't have it on for like either like a majority of the stream, or like I didn't even turn it on, which I like swore I double checked. And I was so pissed because I was so sad. I was like, fuck, I wasn't even, it's not even like I was like 1 or 2 stages in. I was like on the last Sigma stage. And I was like, no. And I tried to make conversation, be like, oh crap, I was talking that whole time anyway, blah blah blah. But I was just like, I know I'm just like right about to fight Sigma and be done with this. I was so frustrated. So maybe I'll make up for that in a YouTube playthrough of Mega Man X, because that game is so good too. Like, back in college, in my free time, I was doing, just as a personal thing, because it was a series of games that I really wanted to put time into, I was chewing through all of the numbered Mega Man games. And that included 7 and 8. And then I stopped partway through 9 just because I didn't really like 9, but I don't know. I think I need to give that game another try. That was so much fun. But I think either as part of it or what inspired me to do it, I played Mega Man X before, but I just didn't really like it, I guess. I don't know. No, it must have been no, I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, let me pause. Because I don't want to bungle this. But it's just one of those games, kind of like Super Metroid. Like, I'm pretty sure I played Super Metroid before, and I was just kind of like, it's not really my thing. And then since then I played Fusion and Zero Mission, and I was like, okay, I feel like I'm really gonna like this now. It was kind of the same thing with Mega Man X. Like, there weren't really any Mega Man games I'd played before. I'm pretty sure I beat 2 once, but like the American 2, not like hard mode. I mean, hard mode in the American 2 is what I mean. And I liked it, you know. I am of the mind that I think, you know, the cold take that Mega Man 2 is probably the best of the classic Mega Man games. Like the numbered ones. I need to give it another playthrough because I made a mistake. Because... oh boy. I really liked 4. Like, something about the boss run-up, like the Cossack stages, I guess I should say in that. Something about the Cossack stages in that game were just a lot of fun. Okay, perfect's on all but that one, and that's because I go the backwards way on that one. Anyway, I really liked Mega Man 4. I think that was the one where you fight Darkman. I think. That might be Mega Man 3 or Mega Man 5. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, I really liked Mega Man 4. I need to give it another playthrough to really confirm that, because gosh, college was a while ago, is what I'll say. But yeah, either before or after that big marathon, I'm getting off topic because I wanted to talk about X, but like, I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun with that marathon. It was great, like, really digging into those games, and like, I bet if I played those when I was younger, I would have used save states. And I played it through the collection, which I now know has pretty bad input delay, and I think if I do again, I'm just going to, emulate it or play it on my, on my analog pocket. See, I never fucking knew, this button opens this. Oh my god, and there's a fucking special stage ring. Well, good to know. Wow. Actually, this is a good boss to have super because it's really boring. I don't know why they decided to give this boss fucking 14 hits. 14! And, like, it sucks because I don't really... like, there's an option in Sonic 3 Air to make this boss have... I'm gonna avoid using the explosion attack. There's an option to change it from 14 hits to 8, which is, you know, nice for people who just really hate it. I like playing it with 14 hits now because it makes me... oh crap. It makes me practice. Why did that get me a 1-up? Oh, no, I didn't even break a 50k. Oh no. Well, no going super this time. Because I like practicing the jumping pattern. And it's a little mindless, but... I don't know. I don't really mind it anymore. I feel like I just have patience for shittier things. I'm finding that in general with games, because I mentioned Sonic Blast earlier. I like Sonic Blast. I will soapbox a little for that game. Yeah, it looks like poop. Yeah, it was dated the day it came out. Is it as bad as people say? No. In fact, I think it's probably a pretty good Sonic game to show, like, young kids. To me, it's like a game for kids that is not, like... Let me think. Because, like, okay, this is kind of an obscure one. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of examples. Oh my, this is why I practice. I'm sure there's a lot of examples of, like, games that are just kind of way too dumbed down for kids. But, like, the one that's leaping to my mind is just another Game Gear game. I forget... Whoa! I forget what it's called. I really don't want to die on this boss. I forget what it's called specifically, but it was, like, in the kids' lineup of Game Gear games from Japan. The Panzer Dragoon one. Like... that's kind of way too dumbed down for kids. That one's not as egregious in my opinion. And I think even Sonic Blast is in that range. But, it feels like a 2D Sonic game for kids. It gives Sonic a double jump. You can play as Knuckles. And, like, I feel like Tails might have been better for that game, but... I don't know, like, it doesn't... Like, the special stages are relatively easy to access. The perspective is a bit fucked in them, I agree, but, like, they're not really hard to get to. Like, it feels like a kid's game that is made primarily for younger kids that does not, like, make it dumb. Like, I don't know. I can't think of another way to put it than that. I like it. I don't know. I think it's cute. I was going to sort of branch into this topic earlier, but let me see if I can get rings to go super for this. Like, I'm kind of glad we got a lot of shitty Sonic games, at the very least early on. Like, I'm a bit annoyed now because there are mistakes. I think there are mistakes that Sonic Team is making that they not only do they have the blueprints for, they wrote the blueprints for. But crap. Oh well. I'm glad we've got some shitty Sonic games, because with the early games, like, with the early games, they were like pretty experimental. Like, yeah, 3D Blast doesn't play really well. What the hell? Yeah, 3D Blast doesn't like hold up well, and like it's taken DX to make it better. Yeah, Sonic Labyrinth is slow and boring and like not great as a Sonic game. Yeah, like I don't know. Like if it didn't experiment like that, we wouldn't have gotten games like Tails Adventure or you know, Sonic Jam really in the way that it came out due to like their experimentation and pushing the boundaries for adventure. Like I don't know. I like that I would rather games like that exist than they not, is what I will say. Cuz like another opinion that this is kind of a generalized gaming soapbox. I don't really need to talk about this, but like I think for a while, like early YouTube and even maybe even earlier than that, there was kind of like an unspoken like thought process that a game is either like really good or even just like worth checking out or like shit. And like I like that the opinion that there are no good or bad games, only interesting and uninteresting games, is becoming more like mainstream these days, because like it was probably propagated by people like AVGN and like Angry Console Gamer, whatever his name was, but like I don't know, and like it's sort of started to dissipate with like hidden gems and stuff like that, but I don't know. There's a few bad games that I like. One that I was surprised to see was sort of like a lot of people apathetic about or just generally malign was Spy vs. Spy, specifically the whatchamacallit, the NES port, or it was a microcomputer game originally, I'm pretty sure, either like Commodore 64 or something. Sorry, I always get hit by those egg robos. And I gotta remember... Oh no, I can just do my... Oh, sweet. I am so goldfish brain right now, I'm sorry. There's probably like AVGN and things like that where people are like, this game is poopy, and you know, oh, I was talking about Spy vs. Spy, that's right. I was surprised to see like people either just not care for Spy vs. Spy or say it was like shit. And like, I'm not gonna get on a soapbox and say it's like the greatest game. Oh crap. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. In fact, I think it's really fun. It's just kind of like it's a great way, in my opinion, to adapt the source material, but like it's just sort of a silly like short burst like multiplayer game. I don't know. Like it probably would have been more fun to play like other games that like even contemporary games. I did it. 2-player than that, but like it's unique and like it is a faithful home conversion, and from what I understand, better than the home computer version. But like even like Jeremy Parish, like I watched the NES works for it, and it was like I think that was Spy vs. Spy and Magmax and whatever that other shoot 'em up that the same people made. Oh, I can never remember the name of it. He did a video on it, and he's just kind of like, yeah, this game is not very good. Like it's mediocre, and I'm like, oh man, I thought it was good. But I mean, the other thing is I think I just have a wider... I can stomach worse games for the most part. So, like, I'm not gonna pretend like, you know, Sonic Blast is like some hidden gem. You know what? I will say Spy vs. Spy is a hidden gem, especially if you've got a second person to play with. The AI on Game Boy Color is fine. Like, I've beaten, I think, maybe like 12 or 14 of the stages on Game Boy Color, and sadly, the difficulty option in that only changes how much time you have in the stage. So, like, the harder the difficulty, the less time. I'm pretty sure the AI does not change. But the AI is serviceable. Like, I don't know. Like, it's fun. It's a fun, like, little two-player game. Okay. I basically yapped my way through Hidden Palace and Sky Sanctuary, which is one of my favorite tracks in this game. Where the fuck are we, Chris? Okay. Come on! Is it because I'm spin dashed that I don't grab that? Because I've noticed that, like, yeah, I think it is because I'm spin dashed. Sometimes I'll just fuck that up. Wow. Yeah, like, I'm glad. I agree. I don't think there are, like, games that I would really consider bad are, like, unfinished. Like, if I had to call any game bad, the ones like, I don't know, like Big Rigs, like things that you had to pay for that were unfinished, or like half-baked, like, oh, I didn't want to bring it up, but like Sonic 06, like, okay, that game is rightfully shat on. This is like soapbox the video. I promise I'll just be chill after this. I do agree, Sonic 06, bad. Like, released poorly, Sega should not have split the team mid-development. It released in a very poor state. But the potential that game had was super fucking high. Like, I don't know, like, the soundtrack was great. Like, I feel like if it had more time in the oven, it could have been a lot better. Like, and that kind of goes to another thing that I think about a lot. Like, what games do you guys think need remakes? Like, I feel like the very common take, like the cold take, is that games people like that are old need remakes. Like, the Mario RPG remake is coming out soon, right? Let me get some more rings. That looks like it's gonna be good. I've got opinions about, like, the sort of sterile UI and stuff like that, but that looks like it's gonna be good, and it is already working from the template of a good game. So, like, I don't think that's gonna be bad or anything, but, like, my question is, did Mario RPG really need a remake? Like, did that game need a second chance? You know what I mean? Like, I personally... Oh man, come on. I personally think bad games that had potential need remakes. Like, I think Sonic 06 needs a remake. Because and it kind of is getting that with Project 06, which is awesome. I have not played that either, but I want to. Need to figure out how to get it working reliably on Steam Deck is the thing. But I think bad games need remakes, because we, like, with the example of Mario RPG, we know what a good Mario RPG game looks like because we got it. But we don't know what a good Sonic 06 looks like because we didn't get that. I'm not saying no good games should get remakes. I just think people sleep on bad games getting remakes. Oops, do I usually do this? Yeah, let's just go here. Like, there's a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor of 06, and like, I'm pretty sure Metal Sonic, I don't know if Metal Sonic was just cut, but like, I'm either cut through development or cut through rushedness. There was gonna be Metal Sonic content. Like, I don't know, it's just I am of the mind that bad games need remakes more so than good games. Like, I want to see, like, I don't know, like Resident Evil Code Veronica. I don't even know much about that game, but I, like, you know, everybody wants the RE4 and the RE2, and like those, see, I think, oh god, I'm just gonna go super. I think, RE2 did need a remake, because by the sound of it, it's just kind of dated. And it looks like the remake's good. I still have yet to play it. I'm recording and uploading this on Halloween. I've been thinking of a game that I just want to play on my own for Halloween. I wanted to make Castlevania 4, beating Castlevania 4, a tradition of mine for Halloween. Because that's another game I really like. But I'm just not that good at that game. Like, I've played it a lot, and for, oh my goodness, level 8 is an absolute nightmare. It used to be. Now I'm pretty fine with it, because I know all the traps and such. But, oh boy. I remember the first time I beat it, level 8, with the crushers, like, oh my god, man. See, I want to keep my Thunder Shield here, too. Oh my god. Like, I was debating that, but last Halloween, I just kind of got stuck. I was just getting frustrated. Like, I was like, oh, I want to beat this. Because I'm pretty sure the first time I beat it was, like, late at night. Like, at dawn. Like, literal, like, perfect scene setting for the... I did the wrong thing. Okay. Like, perfect scene setting for the finale of that game. And I wanted to do that again, and I wanted to make that my tradition, but I'm not good at Castlevania. But I was thinking maybe I'll play Resident Evil. I've been looking for a game to just sort of generally chomp into. See, I wish I had Silent... Oh, no. I wish I had... Okay, well, we're going super. Actually, no, we're not. I wish I had Silent Hill 1 and 2, because if I did, those would be the fucking games I played tonight. Like, I just want something atmospheric and classic style. I was debating making Gargoyles Quest a yearly thing, because I'm actually good at that game, and I've played through it several times now. Oh boy. Come on. I love that game. I still haven't even touched the sequel. Neither the Game Boy version nor the NES version. Oh baby. I think I should leave. Maybe I should play that. But yeah, I don't know. I had someone on Reddit recommend me Dedius on Game Boy. That sounds good. Not super into the, like, Game Boy Studio. Oh my god, I jumped right into it. Hey, I'm not super into, like, the more standard Game Boy Studio, like, top-down games. But that Dedius seems pretty atmospheric, so, and that's what I'm looking for. So maybe I'll play Dedius. I don't know. If anyone's got suggestions, I am open to them. I know that. I'm curious of what game other people soapbox. What game or games other people soapbox that's like are generally like maligned. That like fucking Sonic Blast Joe is like, nah man, that game's good. You guys just suck. Like, I'm very curious, because, like, I like learning about people. I like just hearing people talk about games is the other thing, too. Like, that's why I enjoy just people talking about old games in general, because the older the game gets, the older any game gets, the more layers people, like, look through to interact and enjoy the game, you know what I mean? Like, I'll use Sonic 3 as an example. So, like, when the game came out, you just had Sonic 3. And if you played this when it came out, you weren't playing Doomsday Zone day one, you know? You had just Sonic 3, and maybe Sonic 3 being a lot shorter than Sonic 2 left a bad taste in your mouth. And you never played Sonic and Knuckles. Or I've heard some people, like, even these days, like, now that Sonic and Knuckles is, like, the way to play it, like, you can't play Sonic 3 separate or Sonic and Knuckles separate in Origins at all. And I've heard some people have the opinions that there's too many zones in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, there's too many to beat in one sitting. And, like, that's valid. But, like, that's not how people would have experienced it from the jump. Or, like, you know, I mentioned earlier the DS collection. Like, I first played it on the DS. And, you know, I didn't like the sound in it. And that has just kind of generally made me feel like I don't like the soundtrack of Sonic 3 in general. You know? Like, that's what I mean. When, like, the older a game gets, the more filters you pass through interacting with said game. Like, I grew up with Sonic Mega Collection, and, like, a big part of my appeal of this game, a big part of my nostalgic appeal, is having played it through this collection. Like, I don't know. It's just interesting. That's kind of why I like hearing, like, younger folks talk about these games now, too, because, you know, some people haven't played this game until Sonic Origins. This is probably some people's first Sonic game through Sonic Origins. Like, I did not get very many rings. It's just fascinating to me. Like, being a part of that, like, Mega Collection being my filter, like, I think it'd be easy for me to not realize that difference. Like, obviously, yeah, I didn't play this game when it came out, but, like, I think playing this game, like, enjoying this game through Mega Collection makes a big difference. Or like even Sonic Jam. Like, you know, is Sonic Jam your nostalgic way to play this game? Like, you may not necessarily think it's the best way to play it, but do you think it's the best way to play it? Like, that kind of thing fascinates me. Why did that hurt me? Okay. Should I go super? I'm gonna go, okay, if I can be cool, I'm gonna, and I need to remember not to insta-shield, because I don't want to activate this until I've beaten this boss, but I'm going to save Super until I'm doing the run-up to Eggman. I need to redeem myself for nearly bungling the Hyper Emeralds. Oops, sorry, Tails. I don't know how you died there. Like, this boss gauntlet's good. Oh god, I need to be careful not to let Tails fuck it up, too. Okay, we're going Super. Good to know. Actually, I can just kind of cheese this now, then. Yeah, I used to suck at this boss. Just like I used to suck at the special stages. Yeah, and we'll even get hypersonic for the end here. Good shit, good shit. Oh, I can't go super here. I didn't know that. I guess I'll just end the game, well, end the main game with funny number rings. Yeah, boy. Alright. Last stage. Actually, I'm gonna use the analog stick for this. Oh wow, this sounds fucking weird with mono. I wish there was a way... See, I've tried looking this up. I don't think there is, but I wish there was a way to force mono on the PS2. There might be, but I think I exhausted looking in the options menu. Where are my ringies? Okay. Whew. I like going into the first phase of this with at least 100 rings. That guy Jeffyard I mentioned got to Doomsday, and I think he said, like, you want at least, like, 60 when you get to this point, and I'm like, oh my god. If I had, like, 70, I'd fuck this up. Come on. Okay, and, like, boosting... Unlike Sonic Mania, and I think Sonic Superstars as well, spoiler alert, boosting, like, pressing the jump button does not, expend rings in this mode. So, fly around to your heart's abandon. Come on. Oh, really? No, I don't wanna run out. There we go. I like this end. I don't know how I feel about this track. Like, this theme, it's pretty impactful. It's intense, I know that. But, like, it doesn't really ring true in the same way as, like, a final boss theme that, like, Live and Learn, or Open Your Heart, or, the themes from Frontiers. Like, I don't know. Here I am at the end of the game. Yeah, there we go. Huzzah. A 100% playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles for your viewing pleasure. And have I said it enough this video that I love this game? It's just good. I can go on and on about, like, the details, like, you know, the level design, the aesthetics, the pacing, the difficulty, like, the stuff to explore. I have talked about all that stuff throughout this video, but I just like this game a lot. It's just good. Good out of 10. And I think this is the very first time I've actually beaten this game on the Mega Collection. Because, this is on my old memory card. And I spent the time, like, oh god. Unlocking the games in this collection is stupid. I think, at the very least, I don't think they should have been all unlocked at the start. But the way you unlock games in Mega Collection and Mega Collection, I don't know if it's the same in Mega Collection GameCube, but like to get like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you need to like boot Sonic 3 20 times. Like just start the game and then quit the game 20 times. And you need to do that with Sonic and Knuckles 20 times. And it's like, and to unlock Blue Sphere, you have to like do that with like Sonic 2 and like fucking, I don't know, like Flicky or something. It's so dumb. But, I did not unlock those as a kid. But I did, fairly recently as an adult. I'm lucky enough to own Sonic Heroes, so I think it's like the Ooze and Comic Zone unlock, I think. If you have one of the two, I think it's the Ooze. If you have a save file of Sonic Heroes on your memory card, I did even before, because I sold all my PS2 games, my PS2, when me and one of my high school friends went halvesies on a PlayStation 3. And I don't really regret that. Like, I kept the only game I really wanted to keep. I didn't keep Mega Collection, which I'm sad for, but so this is not my OG copy. But I did keep Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and I would have been pissed if I had to rebuy that shit, because boy is that game expensive now. I want to say that game, like, during COVID, that game was like $100, like 80 or 90 bucks, and it's probably at or a bit below that now too. Like, oh. But I'm lucky enough to still have my memory card from back when I was a kid, so I still had my Mega Collection save file with, like, nothing completed. And my old Heroes. I didn't talk much about Heroes in this playthrough, but my old Heroes save file, where I literally only beat the game with Team Rose because the others are just too hard. Yeah, I've got a lot of PlayStation 2 games down here to try too. I'm glad I did Sonic 3, because I just like talking about this game, in case that wasn't obvious. It's just good. So, I sort of spitballed during this video, but I'm thinking what I'm going to start doing, and I can't promise when and how frequently, but I think I'm going to start a longer playthrough of something that may be Galaxy. I don't know, that I might just have to flip through my games. I'm kind of hankering playing a PlayStation 2 game. Like, there are a few I have here that are just weird. Like, I have this puzzle game called Mojo. I have some of the classics like Kingdom Hearts, Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, Persona 4. But I have weird ones like Dark Cloud and Evergrace and Drakengard. Like, I kind of want to find a game that I don't like and play through it, is the thing. That's kind of why I want to do, like, it's fun and it's easy to do a playthrough like this of a game that I've never touched, or a game that I've played a lot and enjoy a lot, like Sonic 3. But, I don't know, I kind of want to shake things up. Like, I could very easily do a playthrough of Mario Galaxy, I think, but, like, would that be interesting? I'd probably be able to talk more generally like I do now, like I did with Sonic 3, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it some thought. I'm at the very least, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to find a handful of games that I can do one-offs of. Those are likely going to be Sonic 1 and 2, I think. I might do a one-off video just sort of messing around in Mega Collection. In the extras, I mean. I'll have those on deck as like single videos, but I'm going to put down some games that I either want to try or know I like that are more long form that I'll do parts. I'll probably play like maybe an hour at a time of each, whatever I do. Like Galaxy, maybe what I'll do is I'll divide the videos into the domes, for example. I don't know. I'll think about it. Either way, I will be back. Like I said, can't promise when or how long from now, but I hope you all have a good Halloween this year. If I don't upload before Christmas or New Year's, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you next time.